dawn and the Christopher Columbus came here and now we like the movies.
What?
Didn't Christopher Columbus find America?
And did he start the movies?
And the colonizing begins.
Yeah, that was what it was.
Everyone.
That's what it was. Yo, Frankie, thank you for coming on the podcast. This is the final podcast in Parramatta Library, our beloved studio. Is this the most professional podcast you've been on?
Hell yeah. But judging by the whiteboard with the math problems on it.
Yes. And the random Chinese children outside.
Yeah.
That's how you know you're in the big business.
Oh, yeah.
They were trying to sell me weed outside.
It would probably be good shit around here too, to be honest. You might as well buy some. Those kids know what they're doing, bro.
Entrepreneurs, I like it.
We might as well give him the intro. So, for you listeners, we got an American comic extraordinaire all the way from San Francisco. He flew just to come on this podcast.
The Bay Area.
Yeah, you from the Bay?
I'm from the Bay, man. Yeah.
Summer Bay, apparently. From the Bay, mate. And you flew into Sydney for a day because that's where I met you. I met you at the room under the hostel.
Oh yeah.
Was that when the fucking cracky dude was heckling?
Probably.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, you going, mate?" And he was laughing at your mushroom bit, I think. Oh no, fuck, he was the one who was living there. And then you went straight to Perth, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do you think of Perth?
Oh, I fell in love with Perth, man.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
When we went there, it was shit weather the first time I went there.
It's the girls, bro. That's what it felt
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see any girls. I feel like it was just like overcast and no women.
I told you.
He's full of shit.
He's like Eeyore, bro. That's what I'm saying. Look at that negative
keep eating your
attitude.
chips, you fucking
He's all
seagull.
excited to go to Perth. He just said he fell in love with you. You're like, oh, it was overcast for me.
Oh, at least I'm not wearing a fucking French jumper.
What does that mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so how was Perth?
Perth was cloudy, depressing.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Shut the
Soft,
We don't
lonely
need a Tom
boner.
clone. We don't need a
Fuck,
Tom
thank
clone.
God.
But it's good you went into the most bogan part of Australia first to really get the culture straight up.
Oh yeah.
Hard drinking, hard laughing motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. I noticed the racism immediately. You know the Thai menu where they have the 4 chilies. I'm like, oh, you guys got the Thai spice level racism here.
Yeah.
Is there not normally
They're
4 chilies?
I think
Four chili racism.
US has 3. You guys have 4.
I only have mild. I didn't even know there was more than one, bro. I say, can I have it a bit milder than mild? Mild, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's San Fran. San Fran's like a woke area.
Bro. Yeah, woke level 12.
So they're like 1 chili?
Yeah. But
Or
you can go down like 2 hours and then get like the three chilies.
3 chilies.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about, I'm going to be honest.
Frenchy.
I'm getting very confused.
The level of racism.
Oh,
It's
okay.
based on the chili spice level of a Thai restaurant.
Yeah.
Jesus, you'd think he didn't do stand-up or something.
No, it was cool though. I liked Perth a lot. Joe White got called the N-word, and so did Emo
shit.
and a cow. So all 3 of them, 3
Wow.
for 3. That's what I'm saying.
Holy shit.
During
Yeah.
a rap battle or something? Like, it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it, but it's like some sort
crazy.
of...
One at each show. It's crazy, right?
At the show!
Yeah.
As a heckle.
At their 3, it was like the one. So the one that Joe's, to be fair, was like he was like, I thought you were gonna be funny because you were an N-word. So like, it was like, yeah, he had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah,
Just
that's
an idiot.
That's a fucking...
That's crazy. Saying that, I went to a fucking... saying
Was
that,
it you, Tom? What
No,
do you mean?
saying that, I was in Perth.
Saying
And this
that...
guy was so offended. No, I went to a fucking... At a job I used to work at, we went to like a work karaoke event.
Yeah.
And someone sung the N-word. and it was all white people, and I was like, how do you
song?
not know? I don't remember, but they hit it hard.
But was it a song that had it in it, or did they just slip it in?
It was in the song.
They just slipped it in
they
during
started
fast car or something.
Yeah. They did their own verse.
You are so beautiful, mine. That's not in there.
You'd be like, did I just hear what I think I did?
Surely not. Yeah.
Wait, so 3 different times. What were the other 2 times that the Perth locals dropped it?
I guess after a cow jumbo, the most African name ever. My cousin a cow had his solo, and after the show, they're like, "Oh, nice work, my N-word." I'm like, "What the?"
Whoa, dude. Perth needs some education.
What is going on?
Oh, yeah.
They are 3 hours behind though, so that does happen.
Wow.
And then what was the final time?
Was Emo's show, but I don't know how that scenario unfolded. I just know it happened.
That
Wow.
is.
But at least Joe used it to sell tickets, so he's smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so we planted another one to do it at the next show so Joe could sell more tickets.
Smart. You got to use what you can.
Just in the soundboard and just press it once in a while.
As well, I had a heckler once throw a glass at me.
What?
In northern Queensland, Rockhampton.
It gets rougher
He
up
called
there.
you an N-word too?
Yeah.
Well, it was the bogan. Yeah, it was essentially with his actions he did.
Yeah.
He threw a glass at me, and I used that to sell tickets. I called the whole tour after him because he kept saying "turn it up" to me. It was just being a heckler. I was like, "Turn it up, turn it up," and then eventually I had to kick him out. And before he did, he threw a little glass at me.
What?
No, bro, that was the whole next tour was "Turn It Up." I called it "Turn It Up," bro. It was so good.
Legends, hell yeah.
It was so good.
God damn.
Have you gone some good heckles in Australia?
Nothing yet. I've been called the dirty Mexican a handful of times.
In Australia?
Yeah, but it's all friends though. Like it's all.
yeah, that's not a heckle.
It's like brand new friends, you know. Like the
too
biggest,
new.
yeah,
Too new.
the biggest culture shock was like in America we go hard on like whatever like racism or midget or whatever the fuck we say on stage, and then off stage you don't really say as much because people get triggered or they fight or whatever. But then here it's the opposite. On stage they go whoa whoa whoa, and I'm like, it's a fucking joke, it's a comedy show. And then on street you could be racist a meter away or closer and it's totally fine.
That's funny.
It's so weird.
Yeah, we haven't quite figured out comedy yet.
Well, it's not just comedy. It's the way people interact with each other. They think it is banter a lot of the times. When
Yeah.
you've got a close group of friends, they definitely go hard in the paint.
Yeah.
Hard in the paint.
Yeah, and I do like that. It just like Aussies remind me of like black friends back home because that's all they do is just love languages, talk shit, and they just go in on each other.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah, the whole of Australia is like a big barber shop.
Right.
Yeah. That's what they say.
Hell yeah.
So you're going to Melbourne next, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm going to Melbourne on Monday.
Whereabouts? Like just the city?
Yeah, I just know I'm doing a bunch of gigs, and definitely going to be in the middle of the city.
Sick. Okay, you'll be safe there. I think
Melbourne's very woke. That's the
It's
San
very woke.
Francisco
Yeah.
of.
It's more.
That's the San Francisco.
Sydney's more
of-
LA, and they say Melbourne's more New York.
What's Perth then, Tom?
Perth. Orlando.
And Tasmania's Alabama.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Oh my god.
You know that one.
Yeah. It looked like Portland, which was beautiful, but yeah, the
Yeah,
people
no,
were
true.
Alabama
Yeah.
as shit.
I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Portland lately. Like I see a lot of TikToks about. Is it just a cook city now?
No, it's a Portland's like Portlandia. Did you ever watch that show?
Well, I saw a TikTok of some dude packing his heroin stuff in the street while all these families were around him.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Nimbin vibe.
Well,
like
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I was right. Cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the type of city that would do that, and the family would be like, do you want me to get you a fresh needle? Like, that's how woke it is out there. It's like, what the fuck?
That's interesting. Well, what have you found the difference? How long have you been doing comedy, Soph?
10 years.
10 years. Mostly on West Coast.
Yeah. I did like everything across the states pretty much.
Fuck, so what's the run like? Do you just hit the comedy rooms and just keep driving?
I'll usually, like, if I'm going to the middle, like, or even Midwest, like Chicago, I'll fly, or New York, I'll fly.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
up and down Cali, I drive up and down a lot.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference in like? So I haven't ever got to do 1 or 2 gigs in America, so I didn't get a good read on the difference in the comedy crowds.
Yeah.
What's the difference in Aussie comedy crowds? What do we like?
You guys like banter a lot more, which I love. Sometimes the crowd is like, "Oh, I think I'm funnier than you, cunt."
Every night. Every night, bro.
Yeah, so again, it reminds me of like the black rooms, like a bit. You know, it's like you got to earn your shit. I like it a lot.
Can't show weakness.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
show weakness.
They throw glasses
They'll take the
at
mic. They take the mic. They go, I got this, don't worry. Jazz, they get up in here and out me and they'll get their friends up. They do a little routine they've got prepared.
Did you guys see that video of the guy that was heckling and he threatened the comic? It was like in a cafe. It was a viral video. And then the guy just 300 Spartan kicked him in the chest.
Oh,
did you guys see that?
Jamie, get it up. His name's not Jamie, but we like to do it. Let's go.
Dude,
okay.
Legendary.
Spartan kick. I love that he went to Spartan kick.
Spartan Kick comedy show, maybe. I think
I would have started with a comedy.
That's the one, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Ray, have a seat. Ray, have a seat. Ray, if you put your hands on me again, you're gonna fucking regret it. Okay? Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down.
What does he have on his head?
Yeah, it looks like a takeaway container.
Right. Hold
Why do
on.
I nobody likes you, bro?
This chem person. What the fuck? He's blocking the chemtrails. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
And his wife just gives him a hug.
Unbelievable.
It's on there. Oh, it's one of
This
those.
is a bad gig.
Yeah. Oh, floor stage.
Oh.
Bring on the next comic. Bro, you got a mic takeaway container on your head.
No, you do that all by yourself. You lied to me. Throw a tantrum. I'm a 60-year-old baby.
Or people are leaving.
Here we go. Oh!
What'd I tell you?
What I tell you.
Once he was going to do it again.
Oh, lower abdomen. Oh, that is
Wow.
incredible.
He probably shit himself, huh?
Yeah, I reckon. you
Lower.
would've.
That was
Yeah.
deep, powerful kick
He put that
into the
takeaway
lower
container on his
abdomen.
asshole after that, man. Filled that thing up.
Bro, it was looking like a conspiracy theorist. That
Oh,
shit was
dude.
crazy.
That looked like it was in Florida, actually. That guy
Is
had
that,
Florida
is that the
energy.
sort of gigs you've been doing over there?
Nah, but
Bro.
I've done gigs like
I'm
that.
just letting the crowds know if you guys come see me, don't fucking heckle me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Frankie
you'll
will
get
kick the
kicked
shit out
by
of you. Frankie's going to kick the shit out of you.
You had anything
Literally.
crazy like that happen?
No, I haven't had any of those. I've had some weird gigs, but nothing like
Nothing
aggressive like
psycho,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what have you had?
I had one gig where I was doing. It was at a book club, Big Flex, and
Hell yeah.
yeah, there was like a panel of people who were talking about saving the environment and being
Oh,
all
no.
serious and shit.
Oh, shit.
It's like 20 people, and then eventually after they leave, everybody leaves except for like 5 people, 2 13-year-old girls, and then 3
Oh,
adults.
no.
Who are trying to be serious about shit. I'm up trying to tell dick jokes.
Oh.
And then the 13-year-old starts heckling me. She's like, "You're not funny." I'm like, "Your mom doesn't love you." I'm like,
That's so good.
and then her friend was like, "Yeah, that's true." I'm talking shit with this 13-year-old. I'm like, how bad can it get? And then they get on the speaker and they go, "We have a missing child. His name is Jordan. He's
Oh,
wearing a white shirt." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
There's a missing child. And
What do you do with that?
Had you abducted him?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, fuck, they're on to me. Yeah. He's in the back.
That's my time.
He's reading a book right now, so he's quiet. That's fucking rogue. Heckled by a 13-year-old
That's rough.
girl at a bookstore. Do you think you could have done... It's always hard, like, in hindsight, like, book-related comebacks.
Right.
And we're like, oh, here's the Babysitters Club for you. Like, I don't know what happens in that plot. Do you know what I mean? Or Complete Idiot's Guide to Heckling, and you give it to her. Use it. Shit heckle.
I like it. I like
You
it.
know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, I got
Trying to use the props around me.
Yeah, I just don't know many book
Or
jokes.
just a Sparta kick.
Yeah, just kick her, fuck her up into a shelf.
Yeah.
Go, that's the end of that chapter. Some cool catchphrase or something.
It
Kick
does.
her.
It does get hard because you get like I get people coming up to the stage and generally they just want to give me a drink or sometimes they do come up to yell at you with the finger.
Whoa.
Like I've had a Karen do that finger, and I'm like,
Oh my
I
God.
could, because stage height, I could
That would be fucking rogue. I would be like, oh
just
my
kick a
god.
fucking finger off. That'd be
Frenchie's
sick.
lost it, just kicks a woman in the face off stage.
She was gonna hurt me. If you yell self defense as you fly kick her in the face, it's self defense.
That holds up in
Obviously,
court, yeah.
I fear for my life. Boom.
Oh, there's that classic video of the guy playing guitar. It's like back in Boston back in the day, and he just fucking smashes it on the heckler's head. Like,
Oh, get it up, Jamie.
Yeah.
Jamie, get it
It's a
up.
Boston comedian hits someone with guitar.
Boston, that checks out.
Yeah.
That's very Boston-y behavior.
And he's
Rough. Have you done Boston?
Nah, but
Oof.
I just know. I've heard a
Yeah.
lot.
Can you do the accent?
Oh, park your fucking car. No,
that was
pretty
pretty
good. Like you guys though.
No, that was, oh yeah, it did actually.
You just did
Maybe
Australian. You just did Perth again.
Yeah, what the park your car.
Don't say the other word.
What?
What? Here we go. This is
Here
it.
we go. Oh yeah, this is it.
No way.
Well, you ain't shitting, but I'll tell you, if you guys don't shut the fuck up, about 200 people are going to beat the living shit out of you.
Wait for it. I remember this one.
Because we got people who can just take you out here so fast, man, it'll be like you out in the parking lot going, huh?
Crowd's on him.
They're not after
It's
this.
the okay state. I've seen your license plate. Oklahoma's okay.
Oklahoma?
You know, it might not be Nirvana, man, but by God, it's okay. Well, if you're in Oklahoma, so get Oklahomanian. I guess if you were gay, you'd be in Oklahoma.
They're laughing. It's going good.
Don't mess with me, because I'll come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working, do it.
Classic. Here we go. Here we go.
This is hectic. Ready?
I'm sorry, man. The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
Everyone's like not on board with it.
Okay, sure.
That was unnecessary.
What do you think, folks?
That was
unnecessary.
Yo, what?
That's fucking wild, man.
I would be worried about dealing with hecklers in America because obviously you've got the rep that you fucking love guns.
Yeah.
So do they often bring guns to comedy
Yeah,
shows?
that's good.
Or is that
Nah.
just like in the South or something?
It's ultra rare, although recently they did have in Hollywood, my boy was doing a gig and some guy, Mike Tyson was in the audience, and there was some guy that was like, he's like, fight me.
I think I saw this.
Yeah, and Mike was like, nah, like chill, like, you know, it's all good. And then the guy pulls out a gun. Like,
Oh my
what?
fucking god.
I think I
That's
saw
scary.
this. But yeah, I think I saw this.
Yeah, they
Well,
ended up
but it wasn't a comic who was trying to fight. It was just a random dude trying to fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike Tyson was watching comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Bring out the lisp jokes. You have to.
Right.
What's up, Mike?
Seems too
I love
easy.
stand up. I really love stand up.
Tigers.
Okay, Mike Tyson's in the room, Tom. What are you doing? Okay, you're on stage right now and you just see me walking in. I'm Mike Tyson.
Yeah. I start doing a bit about embarrassing tribal tattoos.
Do it. Do it. Don't say what you're doing. Do it.
I'd be like, oh, I once knew this guy. He got a fucking tribal tattoo, and he wasn't even in a tribe, and he put it on his face, and he was a fucking washed out, lisp having fuckhead. And then I just start pointing. No,
I think he would have laughed. He likes to joke about himself. I've seen Hangover. Do you have any good Mike Tyson jokes you could roll? You walked in.
Oh hell no. I would skip all the bitches.
Oh yeah.
I'd be pussy as hell.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We're very confident he won't see this podcast. Don't worry. If there was any chance, we wouldn't be talking about this. I think there is certain jokes when you like see someone massive or like someone you like, I might do this joke on the other side of the stage because I think you might not like it.
yeah,
I was trying to, because I was doing the room you're going to do on Thursday, actually. I was
Yeah.
doing that the other week, and Jeff Ross was supposed to come in at some point, and I was on stage. I'm like, what if he comes in because the door's just there mid-set, and I get a little roast on him?
Oh.
Yeah.
So I was trying
said?
to plan some. Well, it was hard because they wouldn't have seen that. I would have to say, oh, Jeff Ross is here. The roast master looks like The roast took a little longer tonight. Chicken over. I don't know.
I thought this was like a rehearsed bit. I was like, what?
No, I unrehearsed it.
That'd almost be funny though if you did just do like a really shit roast.
Like anti-comedy.
Yeah.
Roscoe. My name Jeff.
Just like fully check out.
Have you met him?
No, not yet.
Do you meet all the big dogs in America? We think America's comedy is like
it's
all
so
the big
small,
dogs.
they all know each
Surely.
I mean, it's true. Like, if you go to the store, you'll run into everybody. Nikki Glazer, fucking, like, I ran into Joe Coy at a coffee shop, like,
That's
randomly.
cool.
Just what'd you order?
I ordered him a coffee because he's a poor piece of shit.
This is on me.
Yeah.
Bro, you have the biggest fucking coffees in that country. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Like, that was the biggest culture shock I think I had going to America was your coffee culture. It blows my mind. It's like,
just like, that
yeah, it's
filtered
like, do you want
coffee.
a bucket or a larger bucket?
And then they'll just keep refilling
And then
it
they just
until
keep-
you shit yourself to death. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then like Dunkin' Donuts does coffees and it's just
It's like the only option.
Oh.
yeah, it's
No.
random, bro. You should only be doing donuts. It's in the name. It weirds me out.
You need something.
I guess you need something to dunk it in, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why it's so big, because you want to fit a few donuts in there. Just
I
leave 'em
think
in
it's
there.
just the diarrhea recycled over and into the coffee cup.
Yeah.
What's your coffee order? What do you go for?
I do. I sound like a LA bitch with this, but I'll just do like, I guess coffee with oat milk and then honey. That's
Ooh,
I guess
honey.
It's not that
Coffee
bad.
with oat milk and honey. No,
That sounds good.
it's
I don't think I've ever had honey in coffee. That must be an American.
no, that's
It's a
good.
sugar
It's good for you.
substitute.
It's good for your throat. It's good for your throat.
Yeah.
We got a mate. So my buddy, he used to always want to get a caramel latte, but he's always too shy initially. So we'd always just go and get a latte. Thanks, latte. And then they'd be like, "I have a latte too," and then they'd be like, "With a dash of caramel."
Yeah.
It's like embarrassing.
Like
He leans
under
on
his
the
breath.
counter. Yeah.
Under his breath. And now, like a couple of years later, he's coming to his own. He's like, "I like it. I don't care who knows it. It's like caramel latte, please." Loud and proud. And we're like, "Justin, you order what you fucking like, mate."
He
We
has
don't
little
care.
man syndrome at the coffee
Oh,
shop.
bro, it's so weird. And everyone else is already ordering like different milks already. Like, no, everyone's lactose intolerant
Yeah,
because
no
they're
one
old as fuck.
cares.
Yeah, no one cares, Justin.
What do you do for your coffee?
Latte.
Yeah.
But I live in like middle of Sydney where no one has just lattes, so they always ask me like, "What sort of milk?" I'm like, "Just fucking regular." I've got a mullet. What do you think? You think I'm doing some sort of special milk? Like, I'm surprised you're ordering a coffee. You should have a beer, legend.
I think you got a bit of little man syndrome. You want to try something different.
No. I'm fine. You got to find what works for you, mate.
Yeah, I usually do oat milk, and then if they don't, then I ask for a vegan mother's titty milk. If they don't have
Oh,
that.
yeah. That's the
delicious.
good stuff from the source, bro.
That's the best you can get.
Okay. You've got to drink milk straight from animals. What's your top 5?
Oh, hell no. I have not thought about this. How much weed did you smoke
Welcome
before
to the
you...
podcast. So you think, would a cow be first traditionally?
Yeah.
Lot of milk too. You could just keep going on that sucker. But then you want some sort of option. I don't want to do goat milk, I don't think.
Wait, what? So it's the top 5 milks from animals?
Yeah, and you got to take it from the source, from the nipple.
So you don't want cow milk?
I'm going cow number 1,
Okay,
but I'm not
But then
going
number
goat.
2.
What's number 2?
Surely you go goat. Isn't that the most normal one?
Yeah, that's why I don't want it. That's
Okay.
what they're
You don't wanna be
expecting.
hack.
Yeah, you got to always be
Yeah.
different. Always be zagging when they're zigging.
Fuck, man.
Who the hell else has milk?
Maybe like a squirrel, like a squirrel milk.
a squirrel milk.
It behaves nutty.
I guess like dogs, when they get pregnant, they have milk. You have some dog milk. That's rank. I've never really thought about dogs having milk. Fucking
And then every
get some,
time you see it,
do you guys have dog milk here?
no one's going to trust you with their dogs there. No.
And dogs, when they get milk as well, they get those real long, like 8 titties.
Long
It's
nip- yeah.
I can
terrific.
see
Yeah.
you pushing all the puppies out the way to get a tea.
If you're going to do it, you might as well do it. Just squeeze all 6 nipples together and then just shoot it all in your mouth.
I do it from like a Saint Bernard or something that's kind of cow-like. I reckon that make me feel better.
See, Frankie, it's funny because this is the conversations we have normally without blinking. And as I said it, I'm like, you might not be ready for this. I don't know what sort of conversations you regularly have with your mates.
No, that's beautiful. I think this is amazing. Also, side note, my uncle sent me a video 2 days ago on my Filipino side. My uncle sent me a video of his mom, who's hella Filipino. She sent a video of them getting a dog, and she's petting the dog, and she goes, "The Filipinos are going to eat you." That's the first comment about the dog, dude.
That's so good.
It's a tasty looking dog.
Well, you're half Filipino, half Mexican?
I guess a quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah,
Then
my grandpa's from the Philippines.
What's the other quarter?
And then just Mexican, the rest, pretty much.
Oh, 3/4.
Yeah, but it's somebody said it earlier today. A Filipino dude at Reuven's house. He said you're Mexican and Filipino, so you're double Mexican. That's exactly what it is.
What do they speak in the Philippines? Excuse my ignorance.
No, Tagalog and Ilocano are like the two main dialects, but they have hella.
Yep.
It's all. My boy Chris describes it the best. Chris Thorne, he has a joke where he's like, Tagalog. It sounds like you're saying Billy Bob Thornton, I play ping. Billy Bob Thornton, I play ping pong. Billy Bob Thornton, Billy Bob Thornton, I play ping pong.
I think I've heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, you have?
No, just that's what it sounds like.
Oh
Not I've heard
you've heard them talking before.
I thought they spoke Spanish in the Philippines or something, bro. I was way off.
Well, we were invaded by Spain for a while.
That's why I was thinking that. Then
like my last name is Marcos, and that's Filipino, quote unquote, but it's actually just the rapey from.
Oh, I thought you were just heaps into that game you play in the pool, Marco Polo.
God damn it! If there's a layup, he's gonna take it. It's a fucking layup. What are you gonna do?
But I backed out halfway through. I'm like, what if they don't play that in America? I was like, that's gonna be some explaining. But unfortunately, it landed.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Do you have that problem when you're telling jokes here that you're like, maybe they don't know what the fuck that
Yeah, you
is?
realize last minute,
yeah.
you're like,
Yeah. Maybe they don't have
Dude.
Target or whatever it is.
Right.
What ones have you had to change so far?
Oh, dude, literally like 4 different ones.
Yeah.
So I had a joke where I said, I live in the hills in LA. I never thought that I could afford to live in the hills in LA, but this tent I got. And then I say shouts out to REI. Use my promo code for 15% off.
Yeah.
But they don't have a REI here.
Yeah,
So
no.
they looked at me like, "What the fuck are you
It's
talking
like
about?"
a camping store.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in LA, but
I thought it was a rapper or something. I didn't know.
Yeah. I've said gas station by accident.
yeah.
They're like, "What?"
I think we still know what that is.
We know what it is.
We
but
don't know what REI
If they want to
is.
be especially annoying crowd, they'll be like, "What?
Yeah,
we use
they do
petrol,
like-
mate.
yeah.
Fuck is gas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's gas?
Yeah.
Huh?
Here's some gas."
Yeah. Yeah.
And they fart. Everyone laughs. They
Yeah.
probably standing ovation
Standing
for that.
ovation, yeah. In Perth, yeah.
Everybody queefs together in sequence after.
That's Perth girls, mate. They could do it.
Oh man, yeah.
Beautiful girls.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah?
are they?
Apparently they're not there. It's too
Well, I
cloudy.
can't see them because it's cloudy. Pretty girls don't like the clouds. It was a neg thing to start the podcast with.
I'm just saying, when I was there, I wasn't impressed.
What a piece of shit.
Hey, man, do
Any
better.
other
Perth.
ones you've had to change for Australia? Do you say cunt yet? Do you drop
I
a
have-
little cunt on stage?
Oh, there's one joke that I do where I was doing it in front of Joe White's audience, and he's a very like family oriented
Oh, yeah. Here
audience, and I'm doing this joke. It's a new one that I got while I'm out here, and I go, cunt, 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 cunt. I literally say it like 40 times, and I look over, and there was a little kid in the crowd, and Joe was looking at me from the back, just like burning my back. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like,
Not the crowd. Any other crowd, it would have been fine, though, I'm sure.
yeah.
We fucking love that word.
Oh yeah, they love it. They love it everywhere else. But I can't wait to say it when I get back, though.
I do find there's certain crowds, like sometimes I'll do a room and I can just tell in the crowd, I'll be like, guys, this is not the sort of stuff you want to listen to, but it's happening.
Yeah.
And then I'll launch into my pregnancy porn bit.
I could see that.
And it goes as well as you'd expect, but you got to try everything, don't you? I'm not going to change just for the crowd.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
you got to the level where you're the chef and then you serve them the menu, and if they come up to you, you go, "This is what's on the fucking
This is
menu."
what's on the menu. Steak. I don't care if you're vegetarian. Eat the fucking steak. Or don't come here.
Gordon Ramsay style.
Yeah, put it through your ass. It doesn't count that way.
Yeah, that's what you should have said at the bookstore.
Right.
To that
Put it through your ass,
yeah.
you little fucking cunt. Eat the dinner. I'm the chef.
Butt chug this burger, you vegan cunt.
Do that as an out of context comeback when I'm gigging with you on Thursday. If anyone says anything, say butt chug this burger, you vegan cunt.
That would actually be fucking funny.
I'll die, bro.
That would be hilarious. The audience would be confused as shit.
Yeah, what? This guy's really aggressive.
And then you pull out a guitar and fucking smack somebody.
Yeah. He deserved it, didn't he? That was uncalled for.
Have you had any bad gigs in Australia yet? Or they all just been crackers?
I mean, I would say there's been some nights where I was figuring out Joe's audience, like I said, and it was like they were. I was too spicy for them.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then what I also didn't notice is like if you fuck with the morals, even as jokes, they don't like that shit. Like I have a joke where I'm talking about texting and driving. And every time I did it in like that audience, they'd be like, "Oh, you fucking asshole!" Like, "Oh, you're a problem."
Right.
Like it's a joke. Although,
yeah.
I mean, let's be real. Everybody, dude, editing videos, booking shows, like
drink driving.
Yeah.
I'll text them like having a sick beer while I'm driving, boys.
I sleep drive sometimes. Just fucking shut them eyes.
Alex racks off the steering wheel.
Yeah,
Puts a line of cocaine on there. Just
he fucking sucks.
But he won't text. That's his one thing. He would do anything off while driving.
Have a
except
wank.
text.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a good wank the other day driving.
Nice.
Did you really?
I meant to, no, not the other day. I meant to talk about it on the podcast.
I think it was the other day. I think you just got self-conscious because I said, "Did you really?"
No, it was when I was coming home from I did this golf thing for charity. It's like the longest day. You do 72 holes in a row, so it's like 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And you raise money.
Got you horny, did it?
So apparently, because I'm driving home at night, but I was falling asleep, so I wanted to try stay awake.
That is not a good. I feel like
I should have edged it. Yeah, and so
you don't want to go all the way.
So I was edging, and I'm like, it's going to happen. And I didn't have much, but I had my sock that I played golf with. So I used the sock. I knew I was going to throw it out anyway. It was very muddy. So I used the sock.
Oh, that's even grosser.
And then as soon as I come, it was like roadworks. So you had to merge into one lane and go 30 Ks. And then there was like people with signs and like making sure you slow down. I was like, my pants are up, but I was still like, sort of had that post-cum paranoia. I was like,
did you still wave to the roadwork guy?
With the sock, Mr. Socko?
With the sock.
On his hand, it's covered in cum and mud.
Little puppet. Hello.
I've had a terrible day.
Good job, boys.
You won't believe what he did to me.
I donated to charity. The sock.
I gave myself a treat for curing cancer. That's disgusting, bro. This is the same guy who told us a story. He was in a hotel room. There was no tissues.
Tell him this.
So he just whacked off onto the carpet. Just came on the carpet. It's fucking filthy, babe. Just leaving little puddles in the room.
Don't just
God.
fucking throw me under the bus here.
Some pretentious cunt came in and checked in after, and he's like, here in my business meeting. Son of a bitch!
Smells nice, clean like chlorine.
There was no other option though, Tom. There was no other option.
Maybe don't wank.
Well, that's not an option. I'm a teenage boy at heart. There's not an option.
So
You have to at the
Where's it?
hotel.
Have you,
right?
when you were a teenager or anything, or even these days, any really weird place you remember wanking?
Oh, man. That's the weird. I used hair gel one time.
Oh, yeah.
That's
But your pubes have never looked better, right?
Yeah.
that's big.
I became a pube model after that.
That's great, bro.
That's like a time-sensitive wank because it starts firming up.
Right.
I gotta fucking keep going.
Were you trying
The challenge.
everything in the bathroom, or you just had nothing there?
I didn't have anything there.
Yeah.
I had my dad's porn, but nothing else to support it. All I had was gel.
Yeah, shit.
Just thugged it out.
Dad's porn, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have like certain pictures circled and stuff?
Favorites.
He did not, but I always knew. You know what's funny is my dad was messy as hell growing up. Like he used to have like KFC chicken in piles of clothes because the dog would hide it in the piles of clothes. We don't know where the dinner's at, but we know where the porn's at for sure.
That's funny.
Dude, one time my brother on Christmas Christmas Day, we have this pozole. It's like a Mexican soup. We all sit down and we eat together during the holiday. And we sat down to eat dinner. And my mom goes, "Hey, Diego, why don't you put a movie on?" So my brother goes up to the fucking VCR at the time. He presses play for Christmas dinner, and you just see eating ass. I'm like, bruh. It was so funny. Like he falls over like laughing.
That's so funny.
It's like, first of all, why would you leave it on that part? Like that means you came to that.
Oh, that's
what you're into. Or he took it from my dad, and my dad is into. That's what gets him off is the ass eating.
And also, everyone knows to rewind it when you're done. That's pretty rude.
Kind rewind.
Be kind, rewind. I'm pretty sure that's a motto.
So you think it was my brother or my dad that liked that part?
I think you wouldn't have a better guess than us. But if I had to guess,
something about the chicken in the clothes, I reckon Dad.
Dad.
He's trying to make those asses taste like chicken. There's something there, I reckon.
Definitely Dad.
That's funny.
I know what the next phone call is going to be about. I got some questions from my dad.
Yeah.
About the chicken.
Yeah.
Finger licking good.
Did you wank any weird places, Tom?
I just remember when I once, like it's happened before, but in a shower, and how your cum just turns to like the weirdest.
I hate that.
It turns to like a different fucking substance.
It's like it mutates as
and it's
it
like
hits the water,
crystallizes
bro.
and turns into fucking putty. I don't know. It's so weird.
It's like the gremlins when you feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real weird, man. And you can never get rid of it.
Tom always kink shames me whenever I share a story about Matt wanking in a car or onto some carpet.
Yeah, or at a
He always kink shames me like it's not 2023 right now.
Are you saying those things you did were kinks?
Apparently.
Would you say you came as the road worker waved at you? That was your RC?
Apparently, I'm saying you should support me, bro. I don't think you should be so prudish.
What would be worse if you had a picture of you waving at the guy with the cum sock as you're driving, or the moment where you have that crystallization of the nut at the bottom of the shower and you use your foot to try to like push it forward?
It sticks to
a
your
picture
foot.
of that, like a spider web nut.
Yeah, and then you
foot.
step out of the shower, you get the bath mat stuck to your foot. Yeah. You walk through the house, just fucking the cat's on your foot.
Everything just keeps sticking to it.
You can't get it off.
You're like, Mum, pull the cat off my foot, and then she sticks to it. You're walking around with your mum on your foot. Well, they're actually doing an investigation into in a similar thing. You know those cameras, red light speed cameras, and they can take photos of you when you're on your phone. So there's phone cameras now too. So they take photos of you on your phone, and a woman's complaining because they got an upskirt shot of her because she was on her phone down here. Her skirt was up straight into the panties.
Ooh,
the photo was off.
Wow.
So they're talking about privacy now because that'll just flash, and that's like the angle of anyone could be jerking off.
No, that's fine. No,
So like,
there was something there. I didn't know.
So I was like, it kind of would be funny to do a prank knowing that they're going to take a photo if you're on your phone, having your cock out next to it, or something weird next to it, like a sign, fuck you, pervert.
How do you know you didn't go past the fucking road?
No, I was very dark. I was on like a quiet road. That's why. No, I was on a highway, but it was like no lights on the highway.
What if they got infrared cameras?
Oh, they saw a lot of jerking them. Good on them. And heating up.
They got those predator cameras through the roof.
Predator cameras.
I definitely wanked in the back seat of the car that I used to drive for Uber with. So shout out to all my passengers there.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny.
So you're doing Uber as you're doing comedy?
Yeah, I was back home. Yeah.
Did you start that before the pandemic?
That was, before the pandemic, I was driving Uber, bartending, and doing stand-up.
That's sick. That's hustling, bro.
Bruh.
Stand up. But people who don't do stand up don't understand about the hustle. That's that's what the grind is.
Dude, the rent here compared to the Bay is insanity. Like,
more or less.
Bruh. A studio apartment in LA costs $2,000
a month.
Yeah. And I looked at a house in Adelaide. It was 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
Oh, Adelaide's very
that's
cheap.
Adelaide, bro.
Okay, it's the cheapest city.
That's the Wichita of
yeah, I'd say
America.
Adelaide, South Australia is actually probably the cheapest state.
Yeah.
Whereas like Sydney's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, look in Sydney and then come back to us.
Yeah.
Melbourne's a bit cheaper than Sydney,
So
but Sydney's.
So what was Uber like? What was driving Uber like? We haven't had an Uber driver on the podcast either. We're ticking off so many boxes right now. This is great.
Oh man, dude, I drove in Oakland, California. It is the opposite. It's the upside down of New Zealand, Oakland. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's where Ice Cube's from, isn't it?
He's from Compton, which is like just as hood. Oakland, Oakland. My neighborhood was called the Murder Dubs.
Oh, God.
Somebody got shot in our driveway. Beautiful history, dude.
America's scary, man.
Yeah, and there's potholes everywhere. So you can imagine you're driving for Uber, and then you're just driving, and all, boom, and you're like 3 of my 4 hubcaps were like demolished.
Fuck.
So imagine driving for Uber like that all the time.
And so
Insanity.
pretty much every trip, you'd pick someone up and be like, okay, we're going deeper into the hood.
Yeah, if you went into the hood, it sucked because people drove reckless over there.
Yeah.
But it does make some cool stories. One time I picked up this girl and she caught some guy, I guess, cheating on her. She gets in the car with her friend and she's like, yeah, I put that N-words, I brushed my toilet with his toothbrush.
Oh, yeah.
And then I shoved it up my Hey, hold on, girl. Like,
That's good though. That
Wow.
last part was good.
you could have just dated somebody else.
Yeah, there's options.
No, that's the way to do it.
Petty shit.
That's the way to petty shit.
Dude,
yeah.
I was speaking to a comedian. You guys probably have seen him around. I won't say who it is. But he broke up with a girl and he did the most weird petty shit and he was kind of bragging about it to me. Her LinkedIn was logged in on his computer, so he went through and just deleted all her history and all her contacts and shit.
That's so funny.
That's the lamest fucking...
No, that's funny. Good luck getting a job now, bitch. That's so funny.
You got to write out all your job descriptions again. It's just so annoying.
I changed you from exceptional to just very good.
Intermediate Microsoft skills.
What?
Good luck in the workforce, bitch.
You never gave me head jobs. I thought you didn't like jobs. Burn. Linked out.
It's the worst revenge.
That's
no
funny. That's so lame. It's funny, but I think. What's up, Alex?
I just thought if you changed the referees to like your number and your mates and you just gave them
we need to do
reviews.
that. We need to do that.
Hell,
That is funny.
Change someone. Do you have a LinkedIn, Frankie?
I do.
Okay,
And
we'll
I don't
do
give
that
a
for
shit
yours.
about it,
We'll
so we
that
could
for
do
yours.
it. How
Give me our
fun
number.
would that be?
We'll be very good references.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
How quick can we get banned? Let's make a goal. Let's make a bet.
Yeah.
Over under. How quickly can we get kicked off LinkedIn?
Ooh.
That would be so fun.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone or heard of anyone needing to like report content on LinkedIn. Like, you hear about it on every other platform.
Can you send
Well,
dick
we're
pics on
innovators.
it? Can you send dick pics on it?
That's a great question.
People get reported then if you
That
can.
would be-
Guys will find a way to send a dick pic. Even if you can't, they'll do it with emojis or some shit.
Dude, doing a prank LinkedIn would be so funny. Like in a
Yeah.
suit, doing a boardroom thing, but your cock's just hanging out. Just like all these professional things, like talking on like a headset, but you like, there's like titties in the back or
Nut.
something.
Yeah, sneaky nut.
That would be very funny.
Yo, we got to do that.
I don't have a LinkedIn. We'll make one for me. Yeah, we'll do it for
we
me.
should.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll make you a LinkedIn.
yeah, let's do it. Make me a LinkedIn. That'd be a good way to launch it.
Yeah, that's funny as. Do you
I
have
know-
any? Oh, sorry.
I know Darius Davies got kicked off of Tinder.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
how he did it, but he did it.
I feel like Frenchy could have got.
I should have got. So back in the day, I made all these videos about stupid Tinder chats, and I would write
Yeah.
like dumb things to girls.
Yeah.
And I think a few of them did report me.
Yeah.
But like they were, I
Flex.
ththere were funny.
Yeah.
It's like a blah blah blah. You know. You know?
Blah blah blah.
Well, the first ones weren't because it was back in the day. Like first ones weren't clever, and then they clevered them up. First one I ever wrote that I screenshotted was "Want some dick, YOLO," because YOLO was a thing.
I feel like that's
Damn.
that's how some guys would talk. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I was parodying how guys talk. in a
Yeah,
way.
sure.
And then just write. Like,
And then what'd she say?
I don't think she. I think she thinks she lives twice. If she only lived once, she would have been up for it. I'd write them poems and shit. I do limericks. I had a great run on Tinder. But yeah, I never got banned. There was one. There was this girl at Hooters, and I wrote to her, and she was a bit angry because I left her name in it, And she's like, everyone's going to know it's me. I'm like, there's only one Hooters here. So they definitely did. But I'm like, no, they don't know it's you.
What'd you tell her?
I don't know. I can look it up. I'll find some of my good Tinder chats for you, actually.
I think you just said the dick line again and YOLO.
Yeah, I said once, can I have some Hooters? YOLO. That's what I said.
Copy paste.
Oh no! Well, I just got some because I did a Valentine's Tinder paste. Are you constipated? Because I'd fuck the shit out of you.
Oh Jesus!
And she did back a Rihanna gif, and I was like, I can't believe that worked. I was expecting a restraining order. If you're a Transformer, you'd be Optimus Fine. And she didn't get it. So I wanted to be the cool person who got the reference, but I had to Google it. Sorry, and also don't get it.
Oh wow! She's not the one.
And I spelled it out to her. I was like, he's a robot and the leader of the Autobots. His name is Prime, and you are fine. So I said fine instead. It's pretty clever if you're into Transformers, which most girls are. That's the sort of stuff I
would
doing.
have reported you for that if I was a woman.
What about this one? Would you report this one? Hey, want to come over and join me and my family for a games night? We like to play Incest. It's a game the whole fam can play.
Was that in Tassie?
Okay. Yeah, it was Tassie. This is the last one. This is my favorite one. I wrote to Ellen, Chewbacca or Jar Jar Binks? She goes, I don't know who Jar Jar Binks is, so I'll have to go with Chewbacca. What are you up to? She wrote. I wrote back, I just finished getting a Jar Jar Binks tattoo on my face. Misa make a mistaker.
That's funny.
So yeah, that's why I would have got banned off Tinder back in the day. But I still didn't actually, so at least you've been interested. Are you on dating apps or you got a missus?
I got somebody that
Someone back home. How'd you meet her?
Yeah, at a show actually. I was doing a gig and
at a library.
yeah.
Not that girl. Tom.
She was 14, so it was easy. I gave her some crayons and she was blown away. No, I guess she just she laughed and she snorted the beer. Like the beer came out through her nose when she laughed. She's like, I got to talk to this guy.
That's good.
So I guess
that's good.
Yeah.
Is she still laughing though?
No, she hates me now.
That's how it works. It's a stereotype, but it's true. My missus never laughs at my jokes anymore.
Stands up and says all the punchlines right before they drop.
Oh no. That would be a Sparta kick if my missus ever did that.
Oh yeah.
She starts saying my own punchlines.
Smash the guitar.
And how about you? Are you single?
No, I got engaged recently.
Oh,
We're both engaged.
Oh, hell yeah. Trapaholics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a joint wedding.
Yeah.
Fuck
right now. You're the best man.
You're marrying us.
Hire me. Diversity. Let's do this shit.
How are we doing for time, Alexo? Okay, sick. Well, let's do the fast 5 questions, then we'll get into some news stories to finish it off. They're not really fast 5 questions. It's just sometimes we ask... I
wrote some questions.
Ask our guests some questions if you don't mind answering them.
I fucking mind.
I'm
fucking triggered.
You're in our country,
actually.
mate. To our country. Okay. Who was your first celebrity crush?
God damn. Probably that wrestler. Fuck. God damn.
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. Can't remember it. Who do you think is the hottest cartoon character?
Ooh, Lola Bunny.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
He knew that one quickly, didn't he?
Yep.
Could that have been your first celebrity crush too?
Potentially. No. But that makes you sound so weird. I want to fuck a rabbit.
Booty. She got
She
booty.
did have cakes, yeah.
And what's the saying? Fuck like rabbits. They're the best at it.
Yeah.
True. And they're fast.
And they're fast.
Yeah.
What is the weirdest porn you've watched, whether accidentally or on purpose?
The anime shit. What's it called?
Oh, hentai.
Hentai.
The octopus
Yeah.
and shit.
I wanted to see. I'm like, am I gonna like this and then hate myself for eternity?
Yeah.
But I only got a half boner, so it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
no, that's fine.
Right?
Okay. Stuck on a desert island with 2 people. Who are you going with?
The Rock and Lola Bunny.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I hope there's a camera.
Threesomes.
Can you smell what the Rock's cooking? Rabbit pussy, yeah. Okay. You can star in any film / franchise. What are you picking?
Marvel. I'll just be a funny superhero.
Who are you going to be? Oh, are you going to invent a new one or going to be an original one?
Shit. I don't know. Something about a super beaner or some shit.
Have they got a Mexican superhero?
They don't.
That's bullshit.
That's what I'm
let's
saying.
get it started.
dude.
And you're saying, what's he called, sorry?
I'll be the first super beaner or like
What are your special powers?
the fastest Uber driver. No. Uber Eats.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
I'd watch it.
No, but I would want to be a superhero for sure. Yeah.
In the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Last one from my watch. Who do you think is the next celebrity to be cancelled? Most likely going to be cancelled next.
Oh, damn. Probably us after the LinkedIn thing.
No, they would have got us already. We're untouchable. Don't worry.
Maybe Will Smith after he fucks up again.
Yeah, he's going to do something
can't
weird.
get him
I feel like
again,
he's
bro.
he's unhinged.
Nah.
He's going to do something
Can't get him
weird.
again. Okay, do you have any questions, Tom?
All right. Do you remember if there was a TV show or movie that was like your sexual awakening, like Xena Warrior Princess or something like that?
Oh, Swordfish.
Swordfish. I remember that. Halle Berry.
Yeah.
She got paid $500K a titty for that movie.
Wow.
Oh.
Remember
Worth
that?
it.
Yeah.
Worth it. Because we all
was
watched
sunbaking.
it 20 times.
Yeah, she was sunbaking and she puts it down, and then the titties are just there.
Yeah.
And then the titties are just there, and she's talking, and the titties are out, and she's like, she's not even worried about them being out. She's just talking, and he's looking at her titties, and we're looking. We're like, yo, does she know the titties are out, and they're really good.
Yeah. It was between that, Van Wilder, and American Pie. Those were one of the three first ones that I ever jacked off to. Like movies was those three. Remember those?
Tom's
absolutely.
mom had to ban pies being in his house.
Yeah, dude.
Because he would just go
They
through
were
them,
just
bro.
little small party pies, we call them. Yeah, I was just fucking
He
the
would
shit
just
out of
go
it.
through them, bro, after
The
that
muffins.
movie.
I had the muffins too. while you're
Yeah,
at
dude,
it.
anything. Just bread. I'd fuck the shit out of it.
Tom enrolled in band camp every summer, bro. His mum's like, you can't play any instruments. Stop trying to go to band camp.
Yeah. Oh.
After the trumpet.
In the butthole.
Do you have any funny drunk moments?
One time on with my ex on my birthday, she took me to this bougie ass steakhouse in LA. She got me this gold steak. It was like $200. Some crazy stupid shit. And we get all drunk. We're getting shots, and the manager comes out and he's like, here, I'm gonna give you guys a shot. It's your birthday. You guys are great. Cool. We leave, and then I throw up all over the grass right in front of the fancy ass restaurant. And then and then we get in I'm like, that's the most expensive puke ever.
Yeah.
And then we get in the Uber, and then halfway through, I'm like, yo, I gotta puke again. So I just open the to-go box because I don't want to piss off the Uber driver. I chunk into the to-go box, and then I'm like, we gotta stop. So we pull over, and then the guy knows that somebody threw up, but he looks at my ex at the time, and he gives her like the death stare, like, you fucking bitch, why did you throw up?
And you're just, like,
sitting
shaking your
there.
head
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's the Uber driver code. He knows not to blame you. You're one of him. You're like, I'm Uber driver too, bro. I hate it when they do that.
Yeah, he
They're the
dapped me
worst.
up, and yeah, we both jumped my ex-girlfriend. Uber gang, bitch.
Uber gang. That would be a sick movie. Uber gang.
Yeah.
And you just cruise around and beat people who get 1 star. Like when you have a bad passenger, you get it with the Uber gang, and you got a code word you say, party of 5 or whatever. I don't know exactly what the code word will be.
Use Olive Garden language.
I don't know. The lobster is at the beach or whatever. And then you park in the spot, and then Uber gang meets
Red
up. Like, what's
Lobster.
going on? It's like, oh, you want to put your feet on my seat, bitch? And then you just murder people. Uber gang.
Hell
Uber gang.
yeah. Let's start it on LinkedIn.
We'll recruit.
Taking applications.
Yeah, we're going to start a hate group immediately.
All right, last question. Do you have advice for your younger self?
Question.
Don't be a bitch. Work less on working for old white people and work more on your stand-up.
Great advice.
Easy.
Yeah, dude. I did a lot of working for white men. If you know what I mean.
I do. We know what you mean.
Alex just sucked off the biggest ghost cock.
Yeah.
That was a pepper grinder.
Tom used to be Diplo's personal assistant. Sucked his dick. Wasn't allowed to look him in the eyes.
It's not true. He doesn't know me that well. He might be like, fuck, did this guy...
It's a story from Diplo said he guys suck him off, but he doesn't look him in the eye, so it's not gay. He literally come out and said on a podcast, we were talking about it in last week's episode, so that's why it's thought I'd explain it for him.
Yeah, no, good.
You're welcome, Tom.
And we do this segment that I'll bring in now where we make up fake news and then we edit out us laughing and we put it on TikTok like it's real news. And we got in a few news articles because they believed our bullshit.
Hell yeah.
So if you've got any, we can start it off, but if you want to make up something about a celebrity that could be possibly true.
Show him how it goes, Tom. Show him.
I'm trying to think of...
Do a Diplo one since he's... Oh, we already did one. No, we already did one.
Yeah, we just did.
So what other celebrities are going? Taylor Swift's touring. Do one about Taylor Swift.
Yeah. All right, so Taylor Swift is touring Australia very shortly.
No, she hasn't announced tickets yet.
She hasn't announced.
She's touring America at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, you can start again. All right. She just launched this massive tour in America. But
I'm just trying to think of Taylor Swift things. Taylor Swift is just about to tour America. Her tickets are about to be announced.
She's just done her first show in America.
You started.
Taylor Swift is touring America at the moment. She's doing these massive, epic shows. But here's what you don't know.
So rumor has it that her opening act has to be 13% worse than her in terms of vocals. So she goes out to find someone who's specifically shitter than her so that she looks better.
And she doesn't let him have makeup on.
Yeah. She purposely, no makeup. She's got like contracts, no makeup. They're not allowed carbs before the show because she doesn't want them to look bloated.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing. She originally, because she wants to be the star, she originally tried to get opening act as Will Smith because people do not like him at the moment, so they're more excited when she comes out. But he wouldn't do it, so I think she's got Chris Brown. I couldn't do that one. Okay, who else is in the news? We can do a better celebrity. Who's from San Fran? Who can we make up a rumor about?
They're going to bash him, dude.
Okay, we'll do one from LA. You could
say Saweetie. She's from the Bay Area.
Oh, she's a rapper?
Yeah, she's a singer.
We don't want you to get bashed, though. That is true. Well, what's something that we would believe happened to him in Australia?
That happened,
So he met Shannon Knoll or someone?
Snoop Dogg came out to Australia recently.
Oh yeah,
perfect,
true.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are you going to...
Frankie's got it.
Tell us a Snoop Dogg fact. Maybe he came to your show. I don't know.
Yeah, so some people don't know this, but Snoop Dogg recently came out to tour in Australia.
Yep.
And he's just being Snoop, so he brought a bunch of weed with him, but he got arrested.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're real strict over here. They don't fuck with that.
Yeah, everybody knew that he smoked, but apparently he also had some heroin with him, and nobody knew that because he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, he does look very skinny.
No. But I read into this story. So he brought heroin and marijuana through customs, but the problem was he also had a banana in his pocket. And we do not fuck with fruit coming into this country.
Right. Yeah, we don't want
so
those
that's actually why he got arrested. The heroin and the...
They didn't notice heroin, yeah.
No, that was fine. As long as it's pure. As long as it's pure.
Oh, that's funny.
Who can we make up was in his crowd?
Zac Efron was at a comedy show recently.
You want to do another Efron rumor?
We did one about him dating a chick from like Macca's in a small town in Australia.
Yeah, got 1 million views on TikTok.
Amazing.
So
people thought it was real.
What's another rumor? We got Shannon Knoll one. Who's cooking at the moment? My Chemical Romance are in town.
Yeah, I haven't seen much in the news about them though.
Yeah, because
the Chili Peppers were here recently too.
Yeah. I saw that concert. They were fucking shit.
Was it?
They just played too many new songs.
That sucks. You want the hits?
Yeah, you know what it is. Do you like any Australian music?
I don't know much. Chris Franklin put me on FRC, Fat Rich Cunts. Have you guys heard that?
No,
You fat. You fat rich cunts. It's amazing.
That's sick. That almost sounds like the Chats. Yeah. You know Chris Franklin's song, don't you? I assume.
Yeah, bloke. Yeah.
Bro, that was like #1 in Australia.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
When we were growing up, it was crazy.
It's nuts, man.
Legend.
I'm a bloke. I'm a yobbo, and my best mate's name is Robbo. Watching footy.
Oh, he's
on
doing the whole
TV.
thing.
Please feed me more VB. Yeah, it's fucking banger.
But yeah, you could put me on some shit, some Aussie music.
Oh, we'll put you on. Okay.
I'll slap that shit.
What Aussie music does he need to listen to then? Veronica's Untouched. Shannon Noel, What About Me? The Chats. AC/DC. Have you heard of AC/DC?
Oh, of course.
There you go.
John Farnham.
They're Australian.
Okay,
They're
hell
Australian.
yeah. I did
Frenchy and the
AC/DC
Talent.
at karaoke, but I regretted it after 2 minutes.
What song?
The Thunderstruck.
Oh, yeah, that's
big
a hard
song.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love that song, and I could do the impression really good, but your throat?
Oh, yeah. It's rough.
R.I.P., baby.
That's why I don't do too much Shaggy.
Tom only does Shaggy.
And
Well-
Sean Paul exclusively.
Can you give us a taste of
Oh,
your
yeah.
Shaggy?
Mr. Bombastic.
Follow me! How about
That's
Sean
it.
Paul? We all know the lyrics to that one.
I don't know where you're
Keeping you on. I got the right temperature to shelter you from the storm. Oh Lord, popping, bong, bing, bong, bong.
No, girl, lie.
That was pretty
That was
good.
on point,
Wanna
bro.
be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Fun fact about Sean Paul: he was actually born Paul Sean.
Right.
Sean Paul's his stage name. He reversed it. And if you reverse the lyrics to temperature, the lyrics are actually the first chapter of Harry Potter. The first chapter of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So yeah, fun fact.
Yeah, that song, Sean Paul's Temperature song, is actually a satanic ritual song.
Oh.
If you play the chorus backwards, it says Satan is king.
Oh,
shit.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like a bit something about that. And
Yeah,
I
it
guess
says-
temperature is hot for hell. But that makes sense to me.
Right. Yeah, it's the first verse. So the hook is Satan is king, and then if you play the second verse, it says blame it on the Jews.
Oh, a little Kanye remix.
That's so good.
That's the roguest rumor ever.
I love that.
But let's do one where he meets like a random Australian celebrity.
Chris
He's
Hemsworth.
heckling him from the crowd.
Chris Hemsworth.
Or Koshi could be heckling him.
Nah, it's got to be someone famous.
want
Chris Hemsworth.
Nice.
Is heckling him?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell a story where you're getting heckled by Chris Hemsworth? You're like, someone's yelling at you, and you're like, who the fuck's that? And you eventually you find out it's Thor heckling you.
And you
Oh my
you thought
God.
you were going to fight him. And then he came out of the shadows and it was Chris Hemsworth.
Fuck. God damn it. All right. In LA, yeah? It's got to be in LA.
No, it's Sydney.
He lives in
Sydney?
He lives in Byron Bay.
Okay.
Well, you can do anywhere. Do fucking
right.
Adelaide. Doesn't matter. It's made up.
All right. Yeah, so I was doing a show. I think my favorite show was at Comedy Club in Adelaide.
Yep.
And I was having a pretty good set, and out of nowhere I just hear this heckling, and they just start coming in hot, talking shit out the gate, and I was like, dude, it was a good show up until that point.
Yeah.
And they hit me with the hacky ass get off the stage. I'm like, dude, first of all, be more original, right?
Yeah.
So then I start talking back and forth with him, and he's getting real aggressive on top of that.
Oh, shit.
Like the energy in
That's
the room
so
gets,
annoying.
dude.
Yeah.
Like literally, he ruined the entire show. So I'm just like, all right. I was just mad at that point. I'm like, dude, like, you want to see me after the show or what? Dude, Chris Hemsley walks out.
Chris Hemsworth? Is that who you
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
mean? No shit, Thor.
Fucking Thor walks up to this, bruh.
Oh, shit.
Why was he heckling
Who wants
you?
to
Why was
smoke
Chris?
from Thor, bro?
Why was he heckling you?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm Mexican? I don't know.
Whoa!
The God of Thunder.
The God of he's
Yeah.
Norwegian.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
Fucking
You know how much Norwegians hate Mexican and Filipino people.
We just started some random shit out of nowhere. All the Norwegians listening are going, "What about us? What did we do? What did we do?"
They specifically hate people that are mixed with Mexican and Filipino only.
Yeah, only the mix. Only the mix. We only like pure blood Mexicans or pure blood Filipinos.
I didn't sell that very well. I fucked that up.
It was so good.
It was
until
so realistic.
I fucked the name.
Chris Hamster.
Got him, Chris Hamster.
You ever fuck up a headliner's name before? That's what that felt like.
Dude, yeah. That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, I fuck up everyone's name. Don't worry about it.
Do you know where you're performing in Melbourne?
I have no
How
idea.
If you want to check out
Yeah,
Frankie,
yeah.
we're saying
What's your Instagram?
Frankie M Comedy.
Yeah, check him out.
Frankie M Comedy on Instagram. You got TikTok?
Yeah, same thing. Frankie with the IE, Frankie M Comedy, and then OnlyFans is Churro Papi 408. So
Oh, puppy.
puppy. So go comment on all his posts. Chris Hamsler.
Yeah, comment. Yeah, we'll be someone to a comment. Chris Hamsler on
Chris
all his,
Hamster.
on all his,
Chris
on all his
Hamster, yeah.
posts. And
Thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah,
It was
thanks for
awesome.
having me, man.
thank you for coming on. We out of time, are we?
Oh, so next week.
So, guys,
Yeah.
we just need to do some housekeeping. We're having a bit of a break now. Tom's going to
New York.
the
Big Apple.
to live for a month. And
New
then
York, son.
we will be in a
Yeah.
new studio when we get back. So that's going to be a big one. First week of May, we'll have a new podcast.
Yeah.
What should he do in New York? Have you been there?
New York, son, you got to get pizza, B.
Pizza.
Make
Pi-
sure to get pizza.
Pizza B, get it, dog.
Thanks.